After 3 high-profile listening events and a lot of fanfare, the highly anticipated Donda has finally been released for audiences everywhere with 27 tracks and a 2-hour runtime. The album features stars like Kid Cudi, Pusha T, The Weeknd, Fivio Foreign, Lil Yachty, Westside Gunn, Playboi Carti, and Lil Baby. Almost everyone connected to the rap industry seems to have featured on this record. Its release has been controversial in many ways, with Kanye West claiming that the company, Universal, released it without his permission. Almost every step of the album's release has been laced with one form of controversy or the other. And knowing Kanye, there's probably still more to come. The latest of this controversy is Kanye cutting rapper Soulja Boy out of his album. The rapper has come out to say that Kanye replaced his vocals on the song Remote Control. Chris Brown was not left out of this too, as he was also snubbed by Kanye after dropping verses for him on a song they did together. Today, we're going to be looking at the events surrounding the album's release and the story behind Kanye's snub of Soulja Boy. Before we get into this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to watch more videos like this one. Background: the rollout of Donda was nothing but straightforward, as it rarely is when it comes to the superstar Kanye West. Donda was first teased in March of 2020, much to the excitement of hardcore Kanye fans. It was slated for a July 2020 release, but after multiple delays, fans began to feel creeping hints of disbelief. Anyone who knows about this eccentric artist is well aware of his tendency to delay projects and push them back indefinitely. The hype for Ye's album grew as the months flew past. During those months, Kanye continued to tease Donda, even releasing the album's artwork a day after the entire album was meant to be released. By this time, we should all be well aware that Kanye likes to take his time when it comes to his music. The artwork he teased was a drawing by Louise Bourgeois from her art series. Ye even flew Lil Baby all the way out to Wyoming to collaborate with the artist for Donda. This was way after he had accused Lil Baby on Twitter of refusing to work with him, saying, "Lil Baby my favorite rapper, but won't do a song with me." The drama really picked up in the months leading up to the album's release, starting with when Ye held a listening party at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. He allegedly remains in a private room in the stadium to complete the album until he emerged again on the 5th of August for the second listening party, where he used his mattress as a prop. Soulja Boy. Known professionally as Soulja Boy, DeAndre Cortez Way has been rapping since he was a child. This ambitious artist started music as a young boy when he relocated to Mississippi. Back then, his father paid for a recording studio for him to further his music interests. This got him all the big connections he needed to push for his musical career seriously. He eventually got his big break when his song Crank That peaked at number 2 on the US Billboards. The single remained at number 1 for 7 weeks, paving his way to international stardom. His first studio album, Soulja Boy's Hellum.com, was released in 2007 and climbed up to number 4 on the Billboard 200. He reportedly used the demo version of the app FL Studio to record and complete the album. The 28-year-old rapper is reportedly worth an estimated amount of $30 million. Donda listening parties. The first listening party was a swirl of events. It was supposed to lead up to the eventual release of the album the next day, but everyone was eventually disappointed but not surprised when the collection did not drop as promised. The listening party was where fans first got a taste of what would become Donda. He was dressed in his signature eccentric fashion with a red puffer jacket, a tan mask, and red pants. He looked like someone out of a very weird Halloween movie. In the party, it was revealed that the album would have cameos from A-list artists like Pusha T, Pop Smoke, Baby Keem, Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby, and the king of rap, Jay-Z. The entire album played in the background while Kanye performed spectacles without saying a single word to the crowd. The second listening party was a step up to the previous one. He took to the stage wearing a spiked Balenciaga jacket with military boots. He rocked a bulletproof vest with the name Donda on it. By that time, he had spent a number of days locked up in the stadium to complete the album, and when he came out, the album was significantly different. The show had its own celebrity cameos like the first one, and we got to see stars like Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, Steve Lacy, Fivio Foreign, and The Lox. But you might still be wondering, where is Soulja Boy? Before the event, Kanye aired a live stream from his living space in the trenches of the stadium. At different points during that live stream, Ye was seen doing everything from push-ups to napping and even staring straight at the camera. The high-profile event offered free COVID vaccines to the 40,000 fans in attendance, but Billboard reported that only 4 people opted for vaccination that day. The peak of the show was when West was lifted up to the heights of the stadium for the song No Child Left Behind. Kim Kardashian West was also present at the event, wearing an all-black outfit that matched the one put on by North West, the former couple's daughter. The hype was on, and fans could barely wait to have the album in their hands. Yet Kanye delayed again with yet another listening party. This time, Kanye built an exact replica of his childhood home in Chicago's Soldier Field. The event was filled with surprise scenes, as is typical of Kanye. Ye revealed that he had swapped out Jay-Z's verse on the song Jail with new verses by DaBaby, who was one of the two controversial figures present at the event. The rapper had been under intense scrutiny after his comments at July's Rollin' Loud Miami. He made several homophobic and misogynistic comments that gained widespread condemnation. Marilyn Manson, who's been under fire for allegations of sexual assault, also made an appearance at the Soldier Field. Manson has denied these chances long since, but the press had a lot to say about his appearance. During the show, Kanye literally lit himself on fire. Kim Kardashian West also made a cameo, strutting out in the Balenciaga wedding dress she wore at their wedding in 2014. This dramatic recreation of their wedding touched the hearts of many fans worldwide. Release of the album. On the release of the album, Kanye took to Instagram to accuse Universal Music Group of releasing his project without his approval. He also mentioned the removal of the track Jail Part 2, which was later listed as part of the album, but removed from all streaming platforms later on. West wrote, "Universal put my album out without my approval, and they blocked Jail 2 from being on the album. Representatives for Universal Music Group had no official comment on the matter, and insiders at the company called it preposterous. Apparently, Jail Part 2 was removed from the listing due to legal issues with DaBaby that seem to have been cleared up now." The album was met with mixed reviews from critics and got a score of 51 on Metacritic. If there's one thing about good art, it's that not everyone has to understand it. The album is Kanye's lowest rated on the site ever since Jesus is King. Ryan Daly of NME commented that Kanye could have improved the album by spending a little less time on it and learning when to let things go. Other critics have also criticized Kanye, but for different reasons. Many have called out Kanye for giving Marilyn Manson and DaBaby appearances on the record. The album Donda was also released without any album cover, which has been a source of confusion for many fans. The rapper has not yet come out to explain why a black square was chosen for his album, after two other album covers have been teased. Soulja Boy controversy. Kanye has stepped on many toes on his journey to the release of his 10th studio album. One of the artists still feeling sour at Ye is the rapper Soulja Boy, whose verse was cut from the song Remote Control. It has definitely got Kanye on Soulja Boy's bad side. The artist took to social media to air his grievances and has been tweeting non-stop since the release of the album. He has made several disparaging comments in a series of tweets, even once calling Ye out to the ring for a fight. LOL. TMZ got him on camera, expanding on that tweet. He laughed it off saying, "That's just me having a little fun. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping, man. Unless Kanye want to get in the boxing ring, you know what I'm saying? I think we could make $100, $200 million. The singer Chris Brown was also cut from Donda as well. He has expressed similar sentiments with Soulja Boy on the snub, calling Kanye West a hoe. Soulja Boy and Chris Brown have had their differences in the past. They have previously gone to Instagram to exchange words on an unrelated matter involving Brown's former girlfriend. They seem to be united in their anger for Kanye now, however. Soulja Boy later decided to share his cut verses on Donda to his fans, accusing Kanye of doing the same thing to Amber Rose years ago. He has rained a slew of insults on the 44-year-old rapper, calling him several names and saying, "This is why Kim left your bipolar." Kanye has not spoken out on these accusations and is being quiet about it at all. Meanwhile, Soulja Boy still fumes at the insult on social media. Soulja Boy is holding no hits back. "That Kanye so," he said on Twitter. "Lame thought he could be the president. Sit your goofy down somewhere." This week-long streak of insults clearly shows that the rapper was deeply hurt by the snub. After getting over the initial shock, he began to wind down on his tweets, expressing that Ye should have just said something if he didn't like the verse, instead of just removing it secretly. He now appears to be open to working with Kanye in the future. Ye doesn't seem to want to break his Twitter silence to respond to the allegations. He's been really quiet on the social media app during the frenzied rollout of his studio album. With all these comments and social media outbursts from Soulja Boy, Kanye is still yet to reply to his comments and has focused rather on the promotion of his Donda album. The protracted album, dedicated to Ye's mother, is steadily gaining traction, as people all over the world have been giving it mixed reviews. Fans have come out to say that Kanye has delivered another masterpiece. It seems that the legacy of Kanye's genius will continue to live on, despite the controversies attached to him. That brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and comment below. Also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell for future content.